Hi everybody, in today's video I am so excited. This is my top polishes of 2019 video. I was trying to stay kind of low polish wise. I have 26 polishes to show you guys. I was hoping to get to 25 or under, but that didn't happen. I just could not cut any lower than I already had. I originally had pulled 40 polishes, just going through like all of my swatch pictures that I really did like, and then from there I was able to cut down to 26. So I'm gonna go in order of the way that I wore these polishes, and it's not gonna be in order of like my most favorite of the year because I just think that's too hard to do. But the first two polishes are gonna be for Polished for Days. So as you guys remember, that was the start of the Untried Polish Challenge, and I believe this was the first brand we wore for the Untried Polish Challenge was Polished for Days. And my first polish was my first polish is Cora that I want to talk about with you guys. This is a really beautiful sort of like grayed out green, and then you can see here all this really pretty pink shimmer. This had a great formula. This shimmer is amazing on the nail. When it catches like almost any light, it just comes out. It's so beautiful. This I picked up in last year's Black Friday sale, and I really loved it so much. If you have Cora and you have not gotten out and worn it, I would definitely do it soon. I just think this is such a beautiful polish. The shimmer in it, the holographic, the base color, everything about it is literally perfection to me. I really loved this polish. Next up is Polished for Days Kelpie. I don't remember if I picked this up during the Black Friday sale or at another time. A bunch of people were posting swatch pictures of this polish on the Polished for Days fan page, and I had to have it. It's just a very gorgeous like turquoisey tealy green base with a ton of the same color of flakies, and then it has a little bit of a blue color change in it. This flaky bomb, you guys, is so freaking pretty. It literally looks like you crushed up like emeralds and you just put them in your nails. It's so beautiful. It's so sparkly. It's so eye-catching. Great formula on this as well. 2 coats to get opaque. Another one that I just think is literal perfection. When I wore a lot of my Polished for Days polishes, I was in love with several of them. I feel like you literally cannot go wrong with the Polished for Day brand. If you have not tried the brand, I would definitely check it out. Get on the Polished for Days fan page. There's a lot of really fun stuff on there. And also, I usually pick up most Polished for Days polishes during polish pickup. So it's become one of my favorite brands. I just feel like they never lead you astray and you just cannot go wrong. Next polish is from Sinful Colors. This is called Copper A Feel. And this was part of their Naughty Nudes collection that came to Walmart earlier in the year. This is a gorgeous sort of like terracotta brown. It has some gold like shimmer in there, flaky shimmers. It's really beautiful on the nail. I'm not usually drawn to this type of color, but when I put this on the nails, I just thought it was so beautiful. It sort of reminds me of the finish of the polishes from the Stone Crystal Shimmer collection, but instead of the shimmers being silver, these are gold, and it's just really beautiful, you guys. Great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. Just a beautiful take on a nude. So pretty. When I actually wore this polish and I shared it to my Instagram, Sinful Colors shared this polish on their Instagram, and I was so excited. And this was probably my favorite of the Naughty Nudes. It's just a really beautiful polish. I do think these are still available at Walmart in case you don't have it and you want to pick it up. It's a gorgeous polish, and for like $2-3, it's beautiful. Next up is from Lucky 13 Lacquer. This is so effing special. This is based on the song Creep by Radiohead, which I love, you guys. I'm a huge Radiohead fan, and I just really love that song. It's a gorgeous multi-chrome polish. It has some like blue and purple shift. It's sort of almost foily as well. It's really beautiful. What you see in the bottle is what you see on the nails. Great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. This is my only Lucky 13 polish, and I really love this one. The polish they're putting out for January's polish pickup looks really amazing, so I may dabble in some more Lucky 13 lacquer, but I really enjoyed this so much, you guys. I love the inspiration, and I just thought this was so beautiful on the nails. When I wore this, I had nubs, and I really enjoyed it on nubs, but I think when your nails are longer too, like the multi-chrome effect would be so beautiful. If you ordered this from Polish Pickup and have not worn it yet, I would definitely get it out and try it. It's so pretty. Next up is Color Club Puccilicious. This freaking purple, you guys. I love this color. I just think that this color of purple is so beautiful. It's kind of like crossing into a little bit of neon. It's very bright. This had a great formula. 2 coats to get opaque. I wore this with a glitter topper from Color Club as well, so you'll see that in the swatch picture I show you. But I think this color is so pretty. I actually ended up wearing it as a pedicure as well later in the year, and I just think this is such a flattering shade of purple, and it had a wonderful formula. If you have Puccilicious in your collection and you have not put it on, I would highly suggest it come spring and summer because I think it is perfect. Next up is another polish pickup polish. This is Mermaid Candy from Femme Fatale. This actually came out in 2018, but I barely got around to wearing it in 2019. This was my first polish pickup order that I ever placed. This polish and another one came in that order, and this is just beautiful, you guys. It has like a silver to blue shimmer. There's a ton of flakies and glitters. It's kind of one of those polishes that doesn't get completely opaque, but there's so much going on that like you don't care and you don't notice. It's such a beautiful polish. I just really wish that it was showing up. There you can see that beautiful flash. I really loved this polish. I think it's perfect. I'm sorry you can't get this anymore, but it is so beautiful. Next up is Tonic's Passion Fruit. This polish, you guys, is so beautiful. It's the most gorgeous shade of neon coral, and then it has a really beautiful like pinky gold shimmer in there. You can see the pink shimmer here. That shows up really beautifully on the nails, and it gives the polish like a very beautiful glow. When I wore this polish, I got a ton of compliments on it. I did not wear a white base under this, which I thought was very nice because I hate white undies. And it was 2 to 3 coats to get opaque. For me, my nails were shorter, so I was able to get away with 2 coats. But I think if you have longer nails, you will maybe need 3 coats. If you run into this in a D-stash, I would definitely check it out if you love neons like I do. I think this is a perfect neon. It brings out your tan in the summer. I think this would be a beautiful pedicure. It was just really bright and beautiful and glowy on the nails. Next up, so I was about to marry probably 3 polishes this year, and this was the first one I decided I wanted to marry, and kind of knocked Purple Panic from its polish soulmate throne for me. This is Cherry Flower from the brand Polish, and it is such a beautiful shade, you guys. It's sort of like a pinkish corally kind of neon color. There's a ton of iridescent flakies in here. I loved the way this looked on the nails. I think it's just summer in a bottle. I think Cherry Flower is the perfect name for it. Had a great formula, 2 to 3 coats to get opaque. I think when I wore this, my nails were shorter, so it was 2 coats. And I definitely think if polished Cherry Flower doesn't mind, it could be like sister husband to a couple of other polishes in my collection. But this was one of my favorites of the whole year, because it was just so unexpected, like something I hadn't seen before, something I didn't have in my collection, and the color is amazing, the flakies are amazing, the formula is amazing. I really think like Polish hit it out of the park with this polish, and I really loved it. If you're into these sort of like peachy pinks like I am, I would definitely keep an eye out for this in a D-stash. I actually recently found this in a D-stash and purchased myself a backup because I like it that much. So if you have not worn this yet, I would definitely get it out this summer. I think it is an amazing polish. Next up is from LA Colors. This is from their Mermaid Magic line, and this is called Shimmer Mist. So basically what this is holographic shard glitter in a clear base. All of this is shard holographic and it's beautiful, you guys. It literally looks like you broke like a Christmas ornament and then you like put all the broken glass on your nail and top coated it. I love the way this looks on the nail. I think this is a perfect topper over any cream you want to like make more interesting. I wore this over a sort of like purpley blue when I wore it and I loved it. I think this would be perfect over neons in the summer. I think over black, amazing. I may wear this over black soon because I just think that would look so good. This polish is like $2 at Walmart, $1 at Walmart. I'm not really sure, but it is an amazing polish. And it just goes to show you like you don't have to spend $12, $13 to get something that is quality and pretty and value. Like, you can find that anywhere, especially when it comes to polish. I thought this had a great formula. It had a great glitter payoff. It wasn't base heavy. I just really loved this. I actually sent a bottle of this to Amy Sue earlier in the year just because I loved it so much and I thought she might enjoy it as well. So these are still available at Walmart. If you have not picked up Shimmer Mist, I would definitely put it in your cart just when you happen to be by the nail polish and put it over any cream you like and just see that cream come to life. Really beautiful polish. Next up is from the Sally Hansen Insta-Dry Jelly Belly collaboration, and this is called Peach. So this is supposed to look like the peach jelly bean, and I think it does. It has a beautiful peachy crowly base, and then the glitters in it are like a darker orange sparkle. There's a bunch of different shapes of like hex glitters. They're all shiny. And I really enjoyed this on the nails. My sister bought this polish for me because I wasn't able to find them anywhere in my area at the time. And when I wore it, I really loved it, you guys. It was too coats to get opaque. I think this is an interesting crowly glitter mix for my collection. I don't have anything like this at all, indie or mainstream. And to find this in a mainstream brand, I thought was really fun. So I actually saw these at my Ulta last week. So if you're still on the lookout, maybe keep an eye out at Ulta. My CVS had them up until about a month ago. I just really thought this was a beautiful, fun, interesting polish, perfect for Easter, and just really cute. And again, for a mainstream brand, I really did enjoy it. I thought the packaging was cute with the little jelly beans on it. Just really fun and like right up my alley. Next up is from Painted Phalanges, and this is Galloping Gorgons. This was part of her Wizard release from August 2019. It's a like robin eggs blue color with matte chartreusey glitters, like micro glitters. There's holographic, there's little blue glitters in here. I really thought that the mix of glitters in this polish was interesting. I love a robin's egg blue polish. Great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. This was sent to me as PR. I do feel like I need to tell you that, but once I saw this swatched on my nails and other people's nails, I would have purchased it. I felt like it was so beautiful, so interesting. Just something I haven't seen before, and I think it's perfect for spring. It kind of gives you that Easter egg look on the nails, which I really enjoy. It goes into summer because it's so bright. I just really was in love with this polish so much, you guys. I thought it was so cute and adorable on the nails. You guys know I love cute and adorable on the nails, so really fun polish. I think this may still be available as well if you are interested. Next up, I have Believe Beauty's Serene. Lots of people were talking about this polish, and lots of YouTubers and Instagrammers were loving this Believe Beauty line and this green polish specifically. So I was sent PR polishes from Believe Beauty, but I was not sent Serene. I went and purchased this on my own after seeing it on Lisa GMAT on Instagram, and I do not regret it one bit. This is the most gorgeous mossy shade of green. I loved all the polishes in this Believe Beauty line. Actually, I thought they all had really good formulas, and I thought that they all were like fun colors. So if you're new to collecting polish and you're trying to get like a base to your collection, I would definitely check out these Believe Beauties at Dollar General. They're exclusive to Dollar General, and they're $2.50 a bottle. But this was such a beautiful green. It had a great formula, 1 to 2 coats to get opaque. It's just a really interesting shade. I think it's perfect for fall, and I was in love with this color, you guys. Everybody that I know that's tried it was in love with this color. So if you have a Dollar General near you and you love like faded out mossy greens, I would definitely check this out. Next up is from Dollish Polish. This is called Berrylicious. This was also from Polish Pickup. It doesn't say what month, but there was an 80s month, and this was inspired by Strawberry Shortcake. I told you guys I was in love and fascinated with strawberry shortcake. I had a strawberry shortcake doll. I had a strawberry shortcake lunchbox. I had strawberry shortcake clothes. I watched the strawberry shortcake show. My dad made me a strawberry shortcake cake. I was completely obsessed. And so when I saw this polish, I knew I was going to pick it up. It's the most gorgeous, like pinky mauve sort of grandma shade, but then it has these really beautiful green iridescent flakies. The formula on this was so good. It was practically a one coater. I even wore this when I had longer nails, and it almost got opaque in one coat. It was so flattering to my skin tone, and I loved it. I thought it was like grandma with something extra, and it's like sort of a neutral but more fun. I was in love with this polish, you guys. I literally wanted to keep it on forever, and I may wear this again soon. When I have a lot of polishes like I do, polishes don't get reworn often, but this is one I definitely want to get on the nails sometime soon because I loved it that much. So if you got this and you have not worn it yet, I would definitely get it out and try it. It is amazing. And if you did not pick it up, maybe keep an eye out for it in a D-stash because it is such a beautiful polish. Next polish is along those same lines. This must have been for Grandma Untrieds when we wore all the Grandma polish colors. This was sent to me by a subscriber, Helen. And this is called Cozy Rosie, and this is from Essence. This polish, you guys, is so flattering on the nails. It has a great formula. It's practically a one coater. I had super long nails when I wore this, and I pretty much got it opaque in one coat. A couple of nails needed that second coat, but this is so beautiful, so flattering, so perfect. If you love the pinky mauve grandmas like I do, you will love this polish. This polish is perfection, you guys. I was in love with it so much. To get a one coat cream and then to have this beautiful color. And then these Essence polishes are like $2, something like that. So it's a great combination. Value, quality, great color, one coater. You can't go wrong with this. Then next up, this is another Sinful Colors. This is Empire Green. This is from the BB Rexa Velvet Obsession collection. These were all like matte finish polishes that were at Walmart. Luckily for me, I ended up finding most of these on vacation. This one I was not able to find on vacation, and so my sister's mother-in-law managed to snag this for me, thank goodness. Has a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. I loved it matte and glossy as well. The swatch picture I will show you is going to be matte, but it was pretty glossy too. It's just a really interesting shade of green. It has like a very nice mossy effect, and I think it's perfect for fall. I really literally loved this whole collection. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought this was one of the better Sinful Polish collections that has come out in a while, and the formulas on all of them were really good. So if you happen to run into these anywhere, even though I know you probably won't, but if you do, I would snag a few because they're so good. But this one was my favorite of the whole thing. I just thought it was a really interesting shade, and I really liked the way it looked on the nails. These next 2 polishes are from People of Color Beauty. This is from their In the Nude collection. I believe most of these are still available on the People of Color Beauty website. I actually have a review of these polishes. Everything I did a review of, I'll link down below if it's in this video just so you can see it. But these were gorgeous, you guys, and they're not my typical type of color. These were like surprise favorites of the year for me. First one is Mother of Earth. It's sort of a like cherry brown type of color. This was freaking perfection on the nail. It had a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. I had really long nails when I swatched this, and I decided to wear it matte in my review video, and you guys, it was so freaking sexy. I've never considered brown to be a sexy polish, but this polish, you guys, was just like sexy. Catalina actually recently picked this up, and Catalina called it her Idris Elba polish, and I agree with her. I just thought this was so unexpectedly good. I am not a brown polish person usually. I have a couple I do like, but this was like total love for me. If you guys love brown polish, I would definitely check this out. If you don't even think you love brown polish and you're close to my skin tone, I would check this out. One thing with these People of Color Beauty polishes is she takes people's skin tones into consideration. So her polishes are kind of catering towards women of color and our skin tones. Anybody can wear them obviously, but I like that she does that because I feel like a lot of times we don't get that. So when someone takes your tan and your skin tone and your like darkness into consideration, I am on board for that, because this brown like just literally changed my opinions on brown altogether. I really love this polish, you guys. It was probably the most unexpected favorite for me of the whole year. If you are not convinced, watch my review of this that I will link down below, because when you see it in action on my hands, I really think you're gonna appreciate just like how beautiful and sexy this was. I was so in love. This is the second polish of the year that I decided I may want to marry. This was Pink Sand from People of Color Beauty, also from the same collection. This is the most gorgeous nude polish, you guys. This is practically a one coater. When I swatched this, I had really long nails. I think if they were shorter, I could have gotten away with one coat. And I feel like this color was so flattering to my skin tone. Usually my go-to nude was OP I Don't Bossa Nova Me Around, but this will be my new go-to nude from now on because it's so flattering. If I had a job interview, I would wear this polish. If I was going to like a funeral, I would wear this polish. I think when you need something toned down, this polish is perfection, but it's not boring. Like, that's one thing about nudes is I'm always like, it's kind of boring. This did not give me the boring feeling at all. I was in love with this, you guys. Great formula. This was probably like one of my top polishes of the whole year as well, like top of the top. Besides Pahlish Cherry Flower, I really loved this one. It was just perfection. It made my hands look very sexy but sophisticated and elongated and all sorts of wonderful things that I can't even really explain, but I was so in love with this, you guys. If you love nude colors or you don't love nude colors, I would still check this out. I really loved this on the nails. So if these two want to be sister, I was gonna say sister wives, but sister husbands or whatever, I will marry them both. So be on the lookout for my wedding invitations for those two polishes. Next up is from Sinful Colors again, and this is Let's Talk. I know this polish has been around forever. This is Sinful Colors Coraline, or at least used to be. How I never had this is beyond me. I don't even know. Claire Gray featured this on her channel, and I was just like, how do I not own this? And I was completely in love with it. I mentioned it in a video that I was going to be on the lookout for it, and my sweet friend Mary Beth sent it to me because I wasn't able to find it where I'm at. And oh, you guys, this is so good. I wore this for Halloween. I topped it with the Curse of Michael Myers from Dollish Polish, and it was Halloween perfection. But this purple is so glowy, so beautiful, sort of like a touch of blue, really dark on the nails. It kind of reminds me of the 80s and 90s, I'm not gonna lie, but I love that about it. This is just another polish where like for $3 you get literal perfection. I wish Sinful Colors would be around more and do more like they were before, because there's so many gems that they have in their collections, and this was for sure one of them. Like I said, how I went so long and never had this polish or wore it, I don't even know, but it is so beautiful. If you have this in your collection and you have not tried it, get it out, wear it. It's amazing. If you don't have it and you run into it anywhere, I would snag it. I was really loving this quite a bit. Next polish I have is Painted Phalanges Mug Full of Happiness. This was also sent to me as PR. Every Painted Phalanges polish I will talk about was sent to me as PR. But this is another one, if I did not get sent, I know I would purchase. This was amazing on the nails, you guys. It's sort of like a like when you put a bunch of marshmallows in your hot chocolate and it fades down to that like brown, or you have a lot of like cream in your coffee. It's sort of that shade. It has a ton of iridescent flakies in it. It has a great formula. It's it just goes on like butter, you guys. It was 2 coats to get opaque. I had really, really long nails when I swatched this, and it made my hands look very elongated, very classy. I liked that it was like kind of a classy polish, but then it has that flaky to give it like something extra. This is just perfection, you guys. I believe this is still available on the Painted Phalanges website. And it's just like the perfect neutrally pinky mauve sort of grandma shade again. I feel like I did a lot of grandma shades this year. I'm really loving this sort of like pinky mauve color, and this was just so good, you guys. If you're into that type of shade as well and you don't have this, I would definitely check it out. I thought it was so good. This and the Dollish polish were probably my favorite 2 grandmas of the year, just because they have something extra in them. But really beautiful formula on this, and just a gorgeous, super flattering to my skin tone color. If you're close to my skin tone, this would be really flattering on you. I have another Painted Phalanges. This is Puking Pumpkins. This was from her Halloween collection this year. It is the literal color of a pumpkin. Like if you put a pumpkin in a polished bottle, this would be the color that it would be. And then it has a ton of like really fun glitters. The glitter mix colors sort of reminded me of candy corn. There's a matte yellow, there's sparkly orange, there's white in different shades, and there's a bunch of different, there's white in some different shapes. There's a few different shapes in here. This to me is just Halloween in a bottle. This was my Halloween manicure this year. I paired it with Tonic's Black Friday polish. I think that's what it's called. It was like a black scattered holographic. It was Black Friday polish for last year. This polish, you guys, was perfection. It was Halloween in a bottle. I was in love with it. I had a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. I just loved this on the nail. If you are a Halloween fanatic and you love Halloween polishes like I do, I would go over to Angie's site and see if this is still available, because it was so pretty. And I thought this shade, I was kind of worried how it was going to look on me. I thought it was really flattering to my skin tone, and just fun, like so fun. I feel like all of Angie's Halloween collection this year was really fun, but this was like my over the top favorite of all of them, because it was such a literal interpretation of Halloween, but so pretty and just so fun. Like I was in love with it. So I have a few more Painted Phalanges to talk about. I think her collections, I started swatching for her in June, and the first collection I swatched for her was her 4th of July duo. And I feel like her collections were good, but they're just like getting amazing now. And so a lot of the stuff she's putting out, I'm really loving. This was part of her The Uglies collection from November, and this is the Winged Elf. It's a really beautiful like khaki green shade, sort of a pretty ugly, but it has a ton of like iridescent flakies. It has gold shimmer. There's a lot going on in this polish. It's beautiful on the nails. All of the elements that are in the polish come out on the nail perfectly. Great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. You guys know how I feel about a Pretty Ugly, and I feel like this was my favorite Pretty Ugly of the year. So if you're into Pretty Uglies like I am and you're looking for a really good one, I would go check this out, because I'm pretty sure it's still available on her website. It was a great polish, you guys. Perfect for fall, perfect for winter, just amazing polish. Then I have, well, let me talk about the last Painted Phalange. Last Painted Phalange I have is the Elf Sticker Says. This is from her Saturnalia collection from December. This was really pretty too. So this is a darker sort of Christmas tree green, and then it has green glitters in a bunch of different colors. I think there's holographic. There's a lot going on in this polish as well. I'll link my review of this down below, but I just feel like this was a really beautiful take on a Christmas polish. It doesn't completely scream Christmas, but it is very Christmassy. Had a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque, but I feel like this works for other times of the year as well, which is one thing I did like, because it wasn't you know, red and green colored only, so you can wear this green during other times of the year. I really loved this. I thought the formula was so good. Like I tell you guys, her collections are just getting better and better. Like I just swatched her January's polish pickup polish. I loved it. I have her new release for the new year. to swatch, and her February's polish pickup to swatch, and oh my gosh, you guys, they're so good. I think you guys are gonna love both. So this was my favorite polish from Painted Phalanges to like end out the year. Really beautiful. Then I have a couple of Sista Chic lacquers to share with you guys. I had never tried this brand before. These were sent to me as PR as well. But this is the Lapis of Luxury from her Christmas collection this year. It is the most gorgeous shade of cobalt blue. I live in New Mexico, like I've told you guys before, and Southwest jewelry is huge here. And lapis is a stone they do use in a lot of Southwest jewelry. This is the exact color of a lapis stone. They'll do a lot of stuff with like turquoise, like big, huge chunks. I have a lot of jewelry like that. It's really beautiful. But sometimes if they don't use turquoise, they'll use coral or they'll use a lapis. And this is the exact color of like the most perfect lapis stone. I really loved it. There's some iridescent flakies in here that show up really nicely on the nail. This has sort of a jellyish finish, which I did like because it has like a squishy effect on the nail, but the formula was really good. It was like 2 coats to get opaque. I had really long nails at the time that I swatched these, and this was beautiful on the nail, you guys. I love a cobalt blue. I've said that before. And this with like something interesting in it makes me love it even more. I have some cobalt blues in my collection, but they're straight up creams. And this I think is my first cobalt blue with like stuff going on, and I love it. It's perfection, you guys. If you have not tried Sista Chic Lacquer, I would definitely check out this shade from her because it's so good. And she gives proceeds from all of her sales to Project Rescue, which helps women and children that are being sex trafficked, which I think is an amazing cause. It's far more common than we think that people are sex trafficked. And it's great that there's an organization out there trying to help these people, because that would be horrific. So beautiful polish, great cause, great formula, good price. I think this was $10. All of her polishes are extremely reasonable as well, which I do like. This was also from her Christmas collection. This is a topper, and this is called Come and Trim My Christmas Tree. This is so good, you guys. So it has just a ton of iridescent flakies in a clear base, different shapes and sizes. I really liked this. I wore this over, I believe, 24 karat gray from her collection. I loved that combination so much, but I think this would be perfect over any pretty much cream color. I'm excited to try it over some neons in the summer. I think this would be perfection over black, and I think this will be what I wear for my New Year's Eve manicure this year. I'm still going back and forth, but I was thinking of putting this over a China Glaze untried, so I stick to the untried polish challenge, but I give it a little bit of pizzazz. So this is really good. I know several of you bought this, and I hope you guys love it, because I freaking loved it. I thought it was so fun, so pretty. You know I love a blingy topper, and this really brings the bling. Then I have China Glaze's Monsterpiece. This was from the Sesame Street collection, not the one that came out now for the holidays, but the one that came out I think in the summer. This is the most gorgeous fuchsia shade, and then it has holographic flakies. The formula on this was so good. It literally went on in 2 easy coats. The holographic is beautiful on the nail. It's like so simple but so good, you guys. When I wore this, I was in love with it. I could not stop staring at my nails. I got several compliments on them, and I didn't want to take it off. Literally, I love this shade. The holographic was beautiful. I wore it on all the nails, and I really enjoyed it so much. I don't know if these are still like easily available to get a hold of. I would assume they are, especially if you check out like Trans Design or Polish Pick. Those sites seem to have like older collections, and the other one I like is 88 Beauty. So if you're looking for some older China Glaze or other collections, I would check those sites, and they have really good prices. But this was so good. If you're a pink lover like I am, I think you would really enjoy this polish. And last up is another new to me brand. This is Pepp Nail Vibes, and this is Bubble Tea 2. This was also sent to me as PR. I have really fallen in love with this brand doing the reviews that I did for it. I just think that Meredith, the creator, just makes the most adorable polishes I have literally ever seen. Meredith must be the most adorable person on earth because she makes adorable polishes. I love an adorable polish. I love a glitter crowley polish. And this just had such a beautiful mix. I love the base color of this. It sort of reminds me of like strawberry milk, or I don't remember when you guys were little if you would get that strawberry quick and you would like put it in your milk and mix it with a spoon. Me and my cousin used to drink that all the time at my grandma's, and we would put a lot of quick. That way at the bottom, like when all the milk was gone, you would get that like it was just straight up sugar, I'm sure, but you could like scoop it out with a spoon. This color kind of reminds me of that. Then it has some like matte pinks, matte corals, matte navy blue glitters. I love the glitter mix in here. It's really, really beautiful. I have a live swatch and review that includes this polish. I'll link it down below. And I think I saw this on her site for like $6, you guys, which is an amazing, amazing value. I know the bottle is small, but to get an indie polish for $6, you're lucky to get like a super mini size, which is way smaller than this, probably half this size for $5 from most indie brands. It was a great formula on this too. 2 coats to get opaque. I just thought this was really fun, and I can't wait to wear some of these Pepp nail vibes going into spring because I think they are perfect for spring. So that was a lot of polish. That was a lot to talk about, but those were my top polishes of 2019, you guys. I really enjoyed the Untried Polish Challenge this year, and I think that it really forced me to wear a lot of things that I may have not picked up. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this. Let me know in the comments down below what were some of your top polishes of the year. I may go check them out. And also keep an eye out for the changes to the Untried Polish Challenge coming for 2020. I hope you had an amazing 2019. 2019 kind of kicked me in the booty, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like things are starting to look up for the most part, so I am praying that God blesses me with an amazing 2020. I had a lot of blessings in 2019, but I do think it could have gone just a little bit better. So I will be praying the same for you guys, that God blesses you with an amazing 2020 and that you are able to enjoy the year to the fullest. Thank you guys so much for all your support on my channel, your comments, your likes, your sweet messages, everything you guys have done throughout the year. I appreciate you so, so much. And for that reason, I am going to be doing a appreciation giveaway. So I have I'm going to have 2 winners for this giveaway. And basically comment down below saying that you want to be entered into the giveaway. That way I know. These 2 things will be given away. I may throw in a few extra things just for fun. But first winner will be getting a Happy Hour Sephora X mini set, and this basically has some more neutrally type polish. This is like a sort of brownish beige. There's a very, very dark vampy sort of Linkin Park After Dark type polish, and then a couple of glitters here. These are all mini size. And then that person will also receive a Nailtastic Twist set of bottle openers. These are really cool. Basically they go on the cap of your bottle and they give you grip to open them when the bottles don't want to budge. I have a set of these and I love them, you guys. I keep them out on my desk all the time. I use them often. So first person will be winning these 2 things. And like I said, I may throw in a few other things here and there as a surprise. And then the second person will be winning the system from Formula X. I picked up a bunch of these at Tuesday mornings. Basically, this has a cleanse coat for your nails, a prime, a color, and a top coat. And the little polish here has a door so you can open it. The polish I decided to give away is going to be Alchemy 3. Alchemy 1 I know was really popular, and Alchemy 2 I don't know if 3 was as popular, but I do have it. It looks like a gorgeous maybe topper that you could use. I picked up a couple of these, so I am going to give away 1, and then whoever wins this may get a couple of extra surprises. So comment down below and I will do a random number generator. I'll keep this open probably, I don't know. I'm not sure when this is even going to go up. So I'll keep this open till after the new year. give people plenty of time to catch up and watch. And once it's closed, I will make an announcement in the title of it that it has been closed, just so that you know. But once again, just thank you guys so much. Like, I really appreciate everything you have done this year, and just the support, and you guys just being you. Like, this is my escape from my reality a lot of times, and it's my happy time and my happy place and my happy thing, and I'm just happy to be able to share it all with you guys and, you know, have your support. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway, please do. If you like this video, please make sure to click the like button down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And thanks you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video. I hope you're having an amazing evening. Bye.